Hi, this is Piya and you're watching News of the Week on IndusTV. NASA confirms water on Moon for the first time. NASA's Stratospheric Observatory for Infrared Astronomy has confirmed water on the sunlit surface of the Moon. SOFIA has detected water molecules in Clevis crater, one of the largest craters visible from Earth, located in the Moon's southern hemisphere. As a comparison, the Sahara Desert has 100 times the amount of water than what SOFIA detected in the lunar soil. Despite the small amounts, the discovery raises new questions about how water is created and how it persists on the harsh, airless lunar surface. SOFIA offered a new means of looking at the Moon, flying at altitudes of up to 45,000 feet. This modified Boeing 747 SP jetliner with a 106-inch diameter telescope reaches about 99% of the water vapor in Earth's atmosphere to get a clearer view of the infrared universe. French unrest after terror attack. 3 people have died in a knife attack at a church in Nice in what French President Emmanuel Macron said was an Islamic terrorist attack. In Nice, one elderly victim was virtually beheaded, officials said. Another woman and a man also died. It followed the beheading on October 16th of Samuel Paty, a teacher in Paris, in apparent retaliation after he showed his students cartoons of Prophet Muhammad. It is France that's under attack, Mr. Macron said, issuing a defiant message to not give in to any terror. Macron's speech was followed by accusations from Muslims both at home and abroad that Macron is Islamophobic and racist. This furious response was especially strong in Turkey, as about half the imams in France are of Turkish descent. Bihar state elections. What once looked like a one-sided election has turned into a seat-by-seat contest. The Bihar 2020 Assembly elections began on a rather dull note. A majority of the analysts believed that the National Democratic Alliance was going to make a comeback, but after 1 month into the campaign, things couldn't be more different. All eyes are on Chirag Paswan this election season in Bihar. He has been hogging the limelight with his persistent attack on incumbent Chief Minister Nitish Kumar and his venture to go solo in the polls, abandoning the NDA alliance, which includes Modi's BJP. On the other hand, the Rashtriya Janata Dal leader Yashasvi Yadav is not only drawing bigger crowds than Chief Minister Nitish Kumar and others in the fray, but also setting the agenda for the polls as he promised 10 lakh government jobs to the youth. People are talking about him as even better than Father Lalu. Senate confirms Amy Coney Barrett for Supreme Court. Amy Coney Barrett became the 5th woman appointed to the Supreme Court this week since its inception in 1789. On the campaign trail, then candidate Trump promised to appoint justice who would overturn Roe versus Wade. Throughout her confirmation hearings, Barrett refused to say whether she would uphold access to safe abortion, birth control, or fertility treatment. Roe versus Wade was a landmark decision to the U.S. Supreme Court in which the court ruled that the Constitution of the United States protects a pregnant woman's liberty to choose to have an abortion without excessive government restriction. It's not only Roe versus Wade on the line, but equal pay and the Affordable Care Act as well. If presidential elections get into legal battle, the Supreme Court will play the important role. Corona on rise again. The October surge of new COVID-19 cases in the United States has escalated in the past week at a rate that is alarming. Overall, the United States now has more than 8.7 million confirmed COVID-19 cases since the pandemic began. The New York Times reports the daily average of new COVID-19 cases this past week has topped 71,000, a 40% increase from the average 2 weeks ago. With the beginning of autumn, many countries announced a second wave of pandemic. A new wave of lockdowns and business closings swept across France, Germany, and other places in Europe and many other parts of the world. US elections. Election day is on Tuesday, November 3rd, and this year, every state's voting process has changed in response to the coronavirus. Millions of Americans who normally vote in person on election day turned to early voting or mail-in ballots this fall. Make sure to visit your state election office website to learn more about voting locations and voting options. If you are a resident of New Jersey, you can vote by mail-in ballots or also in person. Ballots can be returned by mail with a postmark on or before November 3rd, 2020 to be counted as a valid ballot. On behalf of IndusTV, we request all Americans to either send mail-in ballots or go out and vote. And that's all from the news of the week. Wishing you all a happy and safe Halloween. This is Piya signing off.